I hope you guys see that. Because there's nothing out there other than this strange looking cloud that behaves in an even stranger looking way. See, this footage was added at the last minute. The video was already locked and ready to go. But I saw this and took this time lapse, and it's never been a cloud like this so close and so apparently different than anything else I've seen in the sky. Now, what are we looking at? Is this a new phenomenon? A new type of cloud or a new type of atmospheric condition? Well, we'll get into that. The reason for this video even to exist is because of these photos here and of this cloud. I was inspired to make this video because of this amazing anomaly you're seeing here. Whatever that is in the sky is not acting and behaving like it should. And as you know, if that's the case, and it's strange, I'm going to do a video about it and try to understand what's going on here. Take a close look at this. Literally, the cloud is building on itself. There's cloud coming out of nowhere, seeming in the sky, and disappearing out of nowhere, almost like there's an object there that's trying to keep in the same place. Now, on careful observation, I'm sure many would make the case that that's a UFO or that's some type of object that's cloaking itself and trying to remain hidden with the cover of cloud. I've seen a lot of information on the internet, and especially on YouTube, and a lot of great work that kind of alludes to that idea. But I'm not ready to make that judgment just yet. See, I've done a lot of videos on a lot of different topics about things strange in the sky and strange events happening, a lot having to do with interdimensional kind of aspects. And I've kept all these videos you're seeing now, all these time lapses, kind of at bay, and really haven't gone into them and given them out there. But I think it's time. This is a strange occurrence that's happening. I'm not positive that it's happening everywhere, but I know it's happening around me. And I know it's happening in the area that I'm at. There's far too many of these strange anomalies. Look at this cloud here. I think I took this time lapse for about an hour and a half, watching this cloud come out of nowhere in the same spot, looking like it was there trying to shield something. And here's another one over this mountain close by. I mean, that's truly incredible. I think the biggest thing to point out when looking at those clouds and some of the other ones I have upcoming is the truly anomalous nature of the fact that that cloud is doing something so different than all the other clouds around it. It's only when we can compare and see the contrast as you're seeing here between that dark cloud right there behind the light post and the background that you're able to see the absolute strangeness going on here. This is the type of research, the type of film, the type of footage that I've gotten that's really led me to question what clouds are to begin with, and what these things are in our skies, and what they're doing, and what the truth is behind it all, because the standard definition of what clouds are just does not gel with me. I've looked at this issue from a lot of different ways. And just like a lot of other aspects in this kind of field of research when it comes to the flat earth or coming to, various conspiracies or trying to get to the truth, I think we really have to start from the beginning about, and even question what even a cloud is. And look at the standard definition that we're given and see if it's even possible for that definition to hold up and stay true given the observational evidence that we can see. We're told that clouds are a vapor or literally water condensation that is evaporated and condensed in the sky. Yet, I firmly believe, and I've seen no evidence to see, I believe that that's absolute bullshit. There's no way that we can take that, I don't know, description at face value, because we can't repeat it. How come we can't create clouds here in in a room, in a laboratory? We can't even create them outside ourselves. We can sit there with a heat lamp, evaporate enough water as we want, and it's not going to behave and do what it's doing there. It's going to disappear. It's like, have you ever been in the cold and you've seen your breath? It disappears. Water vapor is not going to condense on itself and stay there active in the sky and maneuver like it maneuvers here. And especially, you're not going to have many different types of water vapor, i.e. different types of clouds behaving in completely autonomous ways. It's just not going to happen. So what are we looking at here? What is this phenomenon? Something that I really think we gotta, address and look at. I know it's not the sexiest or the most interesting, but it's something that was hidden from us and is still hidden from us, and presents an entirely new set of challenges and opens this up to a whole new field of research. Something's going on here, and it's not even mentioned, the mixing between chemtrails and clouds and what that relationship is. I mean, as you see right here, that's clear evidence right there of actual chemtrails or whatever cloud-like materials coming out of these airplane-looking things. And I said airplane-looking things for a reason, because they're not airplanes. Blending in with the sky and creating this cover for the sun, this cover that's filled with tons of chemicals and, I don't know, responsible maybe for all of this. Maybe all of these kind of clouds are responsible, or the result of those things in the sky. Because from where I'm at, where I live, there's no bodies of water close by. Yeah, okay, let's look at the idea of it coming from the ocean. Well, let's say water vapor comes from the ocean, and I'm about 1,500 miles in. That's gonna last that long? All this what you're seeing here is gonna last that long? I mean, it's going over so much terrain, so much land, and that doesn't even begin to explain the creation of clouds as you're seeing right there. Where's the water vapor coming from to create clouds out of thin air, making it disappear out of thin air, and creating this blurry-like visual effect that looks like it's cloaking something? I see so much out here that's strange in our skies. So much that could be, explained better, and given an actual true definition for, an actual true explanation for, because the ones that we're given just do not suffice anymore. It doesn't make sense. And I hope that if you're watching this, that you can at least get behind the idea of what you're seeing right here with these time lapses is a visual anomaly. And all it takes is one visual anomaly to present a problem. And if we have a problem, that's something that needs to be solved. This is not something that, was hidden and kept for us for no reason. Our atmosphere, our world, our reality in general has all been, dare I say, a deception, a complete fabrication and lie. And understanding what that truth is, somewhere deep in my core, I believe is important. It's important that we understand what's going on to us, because maybe that, I want to say, maybe that anomaly or that feature of our atmosphere in our surroundings is important, and it has a direct effect on us. Who knows if this dark cloud right there you see that can become bioluminescent with the sun hitting it is good for us, is not what better way to say it, is not an agent of destruction, is not used for somebody else's agenda. So I digress from where I'm originally stating from. I want to get back to us looking at these anomalous features, paying attention to the simple fact that this is hardcore visual evidence of atmospheric, objects or cover coming out of nowhere. And as you see in this time lapse, it acts independently of other cover or cloud cover going on. It's almost like it's its own organism. Our atmosphere acts completely like it's alive. There's so much footage out there already, and so much that many other people have added to this field in regards to the faces or the possibility of there being entities in the sky that can maneuver and control and manipulate clouds to appear as something, and that, you know, saying a prayer or praying against clouds can make them disappear and you have control over them if you do such a thing. These are all amazing elements to this atmosphere that we have that need to be looked at, they need to be studied and seen for what they are, because it's strange. And it's time that we started answering these strange questions. Thank you for watching. This has been the Strange Sky Project. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. And oh yeah, please subscribe and tell your friends to subscribe and enjoy. And for everybody's sake, please, please, please look up and question the sky.